Hello everybody and welcome to HyperMarket Simulator. I apologise for not being active. I've been away on holiday and most of August off. However, while I was away I did do some recording of the police patrol officer, which I need to review and make sure it's all recorded right because obviously I used the microphone. So I'll do that over the next week and get that posted out. Okay, so since I've been away they've changed everything. So we've got brand new licenses, new product categories. So everything that we bought in the previous shop is now all done into different categories. Um, your margarine and your milk now have to be stored in the fridge. You can no longer be stored on the shelves. So it's just easy to restart the store again and to have it all working out. So the roadmap is the ability to sell furniture. Customers leave the store carrying shopping bags. New licenses and product categories, store title customization, store layout and visual customization, requirement icons displayed on product cards, staff training system, add and collect money from self-checkout, box transport cage to move multiple goods at once, store decoration items, new shelf and rack types, location-based item ordering system. So, from what I can see from the updates, I've not seen any of them available as of yet. Obviously, new licenses and product categories is actually in, but the rest is very much still in progress to be on the updates. The store layout and visual customization. So yeah, we'll show you all that. Fix customers. So they've fixed the customers freezing issues. So is you've noticed on some occasions where the customers have just froze, and it made it look as if the game was crashing. Corrected a new product names and images. Fixed an issue where boxes stored on storage racks was disappearing when touching trash bins while moving as a rack. Adjusting player collisions with door. Harder to clip through new window. Reduced light emissions from freezers and fridges. Added modular walls along with doors and windows. Now yes, we do have doors and windows. Now I did this on my own store that I do privately, so I have another account where I just work on the store and I do it so I can learn all the new updates and whatever else. And the doors, I don't know if it's a problem with mine, but we'll try it on this when we get to this part. But to start with, it was opening, and then all of a sudden it stopped opening when I did an update. Now it'll open to customers and it'll open up to your staff, but you cannot specifically open it yourself, which is a bit of a problem. Added a new settings option to product placement. Realistic versus perfectly aligned. Increase stocks numbers from 9 to 12. So your stockers, your staff now, you can have up to 12 members of staff. And performance improvements. So if you remember before I went away, the game was constantly freezing. So when you put your boxes into the racks, so empty boxes into the racks, and you move that rack towards the door to start moving it into the bin, it would crash and stop you from being able to move them boxes or go and pick up any other box. That seems to have changed. You seem to be able to do that now. For your clothes where the staff stopped filling them up, if you leave the game to carry on, it will constantly, once they've filled the sugar shelves up, they'll come and do the clothes, but they won't do it intermittently like you want them to. So when the shelves is empty, they couldn't do it, but they won't do that yet. If you order the products, they'll go and collect it from the floor and go put it on the shelves. But apart from that, they won't go and just fill up the clothes by any situation until towards the end of the game. Once they fill all the rest of the shelves up, they'll then go and do that. And then obviously if you've left cardboard boxes about, they will go and clear the cardboard boxes up. So in our settings, we've still got all the settings, the audio, so just going to turn the master volume down on this. That way it's not too much in my ears. Let's go to close. Okay, the other thing is if you've started a store, once you get so far, it then starts loading quite longer. So it takes a while for it to load up. So please don't do what I did and thought, oh, it's corrupted the file, corrupted the game. I can no longer play that store and started a new store because it did it again and then again and again, and then I realised I needed to just sit and be patient and wait for it to load up. Obviously, they need to look at that. That's probably a problem with the servers that the game's located on. I'm not really sure. So we're not going to continue to load game. We're going to start a new game. So this process is still the same. So you still get the $260. $260, yeah. Press the right key for it too, and their welcome message is still the same. Okay, so your first products are still the same. So if we go down to this, it's all your items, your equipment, and it all changed. Things have been moved about. So as you can see, you've got more walls to be able to pick from. You've got doors and windows to pick from. Okay, and there seems to be regular updates coming as well. I think last week we've had about 4 updates, probably more. My computer's constantly saying it's been updated. New updates being downloaded for the game. So that's something to be looking out for. So your expansions still pretty much the same. However, they are getting more costly by the looks of this. On the other store, I've managed to get that. No, I think it's expansion 7, 30,000. But then I'm struggling to be able to make the money to get the rest, to be able to expand even more. That's something I'll continue working on. Your product cards. So again, here you go. So new shop levels have got to be higher. So your next level is at level 3, which is going to be quicker and easier anyway. So as you can see, you've now got on level 12, you can now have mugs and vases on level 14. And things have just been put into different categories, so you can no longer now get the cheese until you're at least level 18. That's your store level. And your milk isn't going to come on until later on when you're at level 40. So things have all changed within them. You're going to have lamps, you've got camping gear, you've got party essentials, your pet store stuff now, personal care. So you've got all that basically. Kettlebells, bros, sorry, kitchen items. So it's all becoming very, very, very much like a store. And basically, more things are going to be more expensive to buy. Obviously, at the level 95, which is the highest level for buying anything at the moment, is Standing Lamps Pack. Okay, so it's going to take a while for you to get your store to that level. Excuse me. So, let's buy some products and get started. So this process is all still the same. Okay. You can no longer now just throw the box down there like we was doing previously and then pulling it through. However, I have found that you can stand here and just chuck it in the bin. So I'm guessing that's going to come in another update where you won't be able to do that. But for now, you don't have to walk to the doors to go and put the rubbish in the bin. You can just walk to the window and put it in the bin yourself. can still go round and put it in the bin if you want, but if you want to save yourself time, you can do it that way. Slavery. I have also noticed that the phrases they come out with now has changed. Okay, so we're going to open the store up. So about that, I just needed to have a quick drink, and let's go back into resume. So as you can see, the time is still processing when you're on a pause game. What was it? 2:31. No, it doesn't actually. It pauses the actual game now. I never noticed that. So yeah, so now when you pause the game, it actually pauses the game. So when you want to move your stuff now, you get this little blue thingy. Your floor turns blue, so you've now got an arrow where you can move things to. Oh, yeah, give a change. So we're looking at the wrong thing then. There you go, my apologies, ma'am. $11.34. 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. $30.21. What I would like to see is that they change it so you can have it in pounds, because not every single country uses dollars, and it just makes it so much easier on us. Even though it's pretty much the same, like £30.21, we'd say in the UK, but it just make it more simple. The game still runs from 6 AM to 10 PM.
Lovely weather, isn't it?
So that hasn't changed.
Busy day today?
And my partner will sit for hours just watching me play the game. But then the only thing is he tries telling me how to play. Which then causes a bit of a because I get a bit grumpy with him. And like, I know how to play the game. I don't need you to tell me what I'm doing. But yeah, he gives me advice on things. I would
Hello.
still love to see a
Thank you for
card machine
shopping
on the
with
actual
us.
main till. I don't know why they haven't put that in yet. It does seem to take longer to be able to make the money up as well now as well. Before you used to be able to just quickly process through and buy things, but now it seems to be taking a long time to do it. I don't know if that's the way I've been playing the game or... Oh,
Store looks really good today.
Attention shoppers, the hypermarket will be closing soon. Please proceed to the checkout areas. Thank you for shopping with us.
How's your day going?
so how's everybody's summer been? The last couple of weeks of the UK's weather has just been really bad.
Hello.
Rain, thunderstorms. Yeah, some nice days, but some days not so nice. And then this weekend I'm away again. I'm going to watch the England play Andorra on for Saturday at Villa Park, which I'm quite looking forward to. So I'm hoping that'll be a good game to go watch. It's the first time I've been to see an England match. So this bit of closing your store, I'm hoping your store is just the same. So, and that's day one. So yeah, like I say, everything is now changed. All your products are in different categories, and if you've already started a store, you could always keep on with that store and you keep them um, products you've already bought. But I just thought it was easy just to go start again and process the new updates with you all and take it from there. Um, it's better than moving all because if you're trying to move your milk off shelf into a fridge, you've got some stored up somewhere, and the staff see you doing that, they'll just keep going, bringing boxes and start putting them back on the shelves again. See, you're at an endless battle. And same with butter. So it's just easier to start the store again and just do the progress up from day one. So we'll be back again with day two.